What's up, friends? It's been a while, but you didn't think we gave up, did you? We're back. We're live, and we're just kind of having some fun today, keeping it real casual, real low production value, so you know you're getting the genuine pieces of me and Mac.
Only the most genuine Goldie.
Only the most genuine. How you doing, Mac? How you doing, buddy? How's life
Dude,
been?
it's good, man. It's honestly, it's always better when I see you, man. You look better. Are you aging backwards? Do you know Benjamin Button? Any
I got a
chance?
little bit of the Benjamin Button syndrome, except I never really got tall, so that kind of sucks. I peaked at like 5'7", so that's good. I
I'm
see
trying to
you
find
have
your story.
gotten some sun, my friend.
Oh, we were out golfing today.
Okay, is it
We
that
were out
nice in
golfing.
Buffalo? You're getting sun?
It's 65. It's 65. I was out golfing. I've been running. I'm trying to pull up your stream here, buddy. Just trying to find it on our YouTube here.
On
Maybe I'm
YouTube, we're
slacking.
on Instagram, we're on X, we're on Twitch, we're on everything.
Yep. Might be a little slow on my end. I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe we're just rusty. Maybe we are.
I mean,
Uh,
not maybe, for sure.
yeah, we definitely are. Let's find this. I can't. Maybe it's delayed on mine. Let me go to your Instagram then. Let's find your other. Well, I got you on Instagram. I don't see it on. Is it YouTube a little back? Is it a little
It's a little
behind?
delayed, for sure.
All right. All right. Well, I see you. I'm on. I'm on the Instagram. Well,
That's
holy,
it.
we're here. It's me and you. Let's just. We haven't had anything exciting going on recently.
Nothing. Boring lives that we live.
I've been staying in. No exercise for me. I have nothing coming up. I don't even know why people tune in to watch this. Honestly, we got nothing going on. Who are
Idiots.
we?
Just idiots. People got nothing better to do, I guess.
Well, I mean, I know there's a lot we want to get to with this. I know our end we have a cool little race we want to break down special for you guys. Two athletes breaking down only a pretty small marathon, right, Goldie? Pretty small. Only a couple people do that one Boston race,
I've
right?
heard of it, haven't really seen much about it, but
I don't know anyone that's ever done it.
hear it's big. I do hear it's kind of big in the city it's in, actually.
Yep. I hear you don't even have to be that good of a runner to make it,
Right.
right? You can just show up and they let you on. Is what I've heard. But no, special surprise if you're in the chat. Goldie and I are going to be breaking down the 2025 Boston freaking marathon. We have a couple cool clips that I marked off that you'll get Goldie and I's live reaction to, honestly, of kind of just two athletes and two people that have competed in different spaces of kind of what's going through the minds of those competitors in those moments, right? So it's going to be cool. A couple clips, but before that, Goldie, me and you were just gonna, we're gonna catch up.
I think that's the best thing to do. So, first of all, one of the Wednesdays that I screwed up that I couldn't stream with you guys or with you was because I did one of the coolest. So, you know me, I do these ridiculous fitness challenges where I like to run around for charity and kind of make an event out of it. So, I see the Lakers jersey, very topical for what I'm going to talk about here. So, me being the Dallasite that I am, that's what we call ourselves here in Dallas. What's up, American Fitness? How you doing? Good to see you. Hopping on. So me being the Dallasite that I am, Luka Doncic being traded from Dallas to LA
Mhm.
definitely broke our hearts here in Texas, but
Mhm.
it's a business, right? And shit happens, and we get sad. So it was Luka's first return to Dallas since being traded. So listen, I run the 17 miles from North Buffalo to the Bills games for the home opener. I've done a lot of stuff in Buffalo like that, and I did my first event in Dallas solo. I did 1 mile every hour on the hour for 24 hours in December. Did it for fundraising for the Ronald McDonald House. That was really cool, but that was by myself, right? So I was like, let's get people involved. Let's make this
Mhm.
an incredible event. So right on cue, American Fitness asks, how far was the 77 laps? And for those who don't know, I ran 77 laps around the American Airlines Center in downtown Dallas the day the Lakers came back and played the Mavericks. Luka's return home. And I did it for the Luka Foundation. And I partnered with a bar that is actually the owners from Buffalo, so there's that connection. And the 77 laps wound up being just under a marathon distance. It was like, yeah.
Oh.
So this is what made me pissed off is I timed it, right? Screwed up. Didn't work. It was like, because I wasn't on streets, you know what I mean? And like there was a lot going on there, and I think the GPS signal kind of screwed up. So
Yeah.
it wound up being about 25 and a half, 26 miles, something like that. Basically just about at a marathon. Now the kicker, Mac, I know you're going to respect this. I respect the game. I wore a Luka, a whole Luka getup, and I will say the internet was very mean, but the one comment that they made that was on point is I looked like Alex Caruso. I definitely looked like Alex Caruso. But
Oh man.
neither here nor there. But I want your thoughts on this. So I had the whole drip going, right? I had the headband, I had the Luka jersey, I had the shorts as well. I wore the leggings with the high socks, and the day before the race, I bought a pair of Lukas. So think about that. I ran a marathon in brand new Luka shoes. Do you know how much that hurt?
Did you actually? I watched your video actually this morning, Goldie, just because I knew we were streaming tonight, and I didn't even look at your feet. Were you actually wearing Lukas?
I was wearing a pair of Lukas that I bought for $60 the day before at a Nike outlet. So, yes,
Wow.
it hurt. Those shoes are definitely not made for running a marathon, obviously. And you know what the worst part was? Was in Texas, it's already hot. So I started at noon, and as I was going, the sweatier I got, the shoes got heavier and heavier. You know what I mean? So my calves were killing me because it felt like I was running with bricks on my feet. You know what I mean?
I don't know what's more impressive. I've never even seen you run in years in something other than your ons.
Love on. That's usually what I run in, and it's like
I can't believe
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. But it was, listen, when you got a bunch of people watching you, I had all the local news stations coming out here. I had WFAA, CBS 11, Fox 4, this local radio legend. His name's Hawkeye. He's been on the air for 40 years. He came out and he ran 4 miles with me. ESPN caught wind of it, and then they recorded me and put me on their TikTok, my interview.
Yeah.
It was amazing. American Fitness said you should have weighed the shoes before and after. I should have. That would have been smart.
And if anyone hasn't seen the Instagram post that I forget what news outlet in Dallas made that tagged you when it was the shot of you just running away of your back, right? That was the one that blew up the comments.
Oh, Dallas, Texas TV, yes.
And I posted that on my Instagram story at McQuaid Milligan. Everybody, go follow me.
It's on the screen. It's on the screen.
I posted that on my Instagram story, and I had several friends that maybe have seen me streaming with him or that know Goldie, like some of our Fleet Feet friends from back in the day, text me and say the comments were amazing.
Oh my God, I was getting roasted. But that's how you know you made it. You know what I mean? When you're getting haters online, I like it. I was having fun with it too. The funny part too was so Dallas, Texas TV. That account is one of the biggest accounts in Dallas. So it was really cool, and I appreciate them, making what I was doing public. But the fundraising element to it is kind of an important part to talk about, and they didn't. So it just looked like I was some maniac who was just running around for no reason. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of the comments were missing context that I was actually doing it for the Luka Foundation, and I wasn't just doing it because I was a nut job. I mean, I am, but
I got a couple pulled up, from X. Do you want a little live reaction? Just a couple.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do it. I'm in.
I got a couple on X. So this will be basically our version of Goldie reads mean tweets, basically, which is a thing that SNL does, I think.
I love this.
The top comment on this was Dallas, Texas TV. That was the most liked one. Was just straight up someone from a guy named Toast to Life just said doing too much.
I mean, I agree. It's too much, but
It's doing too much. And then the next most liked one was Luca's not coming back, bud.
well, if I knew that, I wouldn't have done
From
the
a guy
running.
named
What the hell?
Forte.
You mean he's not coming
Forte.
back?
He's not coming back. Goldie.
Damn it.
He's not coming. Next guy. Apparently he's verified on X. He probably bought his verification.
Oh, for
Probably
sure.
just a follower. R.E. Gustafson tweeted and said, "Too much time on his hands."
American Fitness said he saw one that said, "Must be nice to be rich." What I would give, yes, I'm rich, because that's what rich people do.
Another one's that handsome jerk, another verified X, so he's very serious. He knows what he's talking about. Said, "Not a serious fan."
All right, weird flex, but okay.
And then any other good ones too. I passed by. Oh, this one guy, this Damian Lopez said, "I passed by there earlier and seen him." Laughing emoji.
Could go either way. He's either making fun of me or he's happy he saw me.
Shout out Damian, seeing Goldie. There's not many. Oh, Goldie. This is the last one. I'm with someone posted the Alex Caruso meme.
I mean, the Alex Caruso memes are funny. I will admit that I did set myself up to get roasted for that, for sure.
They posted it. No, you got good. It was hey, if anyone hasn't seen it, go watch Goldie's full video that he posted on it. It was awesome. There were a lot of really cool parts. I liked how the one kid just jumped in randomly and started running with you.
Yeah, he was just
I
eating.
liked how you stepped off and started I don't know if you actually had alcohol during it, but you stepped off in the bar. You had something, which I thought was cool.
I was scared to have shots or something because it was starting to get really warm. So I was like,
oh, I was going to ask you the one thing when I watched this morning. Did you actually eat a burger when you were mid running it?
oh, for sure, absolutely. Eat big to get big, baby. We're not gonna lose those gains. Come on now.
That's crazy. I can't believe you ate a burger during it.
It is what it is. But so, I just wanted to talk about that. That was a really cool event, and that leads me into the next part of our conversation. I haven't made the official announcement yet, so if you're watching right now, you're witnessing history, okay? But in a month and 2 days from now, Mac has been running like a freaking maniac. He's going to be trying to qualify for the Boston Marathon, okay? Especially at his age, it is no small feat to qualify for the Boston Marathon. If some of you don't know, the Boston Marathon is one of the biggest marathons in the world. Obviously, everybody knows that. It's one of the majors, one of the world majors. But you have to qualify to get there. There are other ways to get there. You can do it through charity. I believe there's a VIP pass you could pay, but that's $8,000 or something like that. Or you can just train like a maniac, like Mac's doing right now, and qualify. And what's the time that you have to get? So, and first of all, there's a Boston qualifying time, but then there's the accepted time. So what that means is, let's say the Boston qualifying time is 3 hours and 30 minutes, and they are accepting 300 people or whatever. Well, if 380 people run a 3 hour and 30 minute marathon, they're going to just take the top 300 times. So you can run a Boston qualifying time and still not get accepted to the race. So what is the Boston qualifying time for your age group to qualify for Boston?
Exactly. And you said it perfectly. It's I got basically the B standard to just at least have a chance I got to run under 2 hours and 55 minutes, which is 6:42 pace per mile. So, and that's just to have a chance. Like you said, Goldie, what I keep telling my friends, I got to go low. I got to go low. And that's all there is to it. You know how it goes in your tries. You got to go low.
Yep.
So we got to see how low we can go.
Yep.
I think 252. If I'm in a 252 range, I think that will do it. I think that will do it.
So to put it in perspective for those of you who like casually run, jog, run a 5K here and there, a 6:40 5K, that's a sub 20 minute or like just at a 20-minute 5K, right? Like that's right around there.
Yeah.
So for those of you who have run a sub 25K, you're in like pretty high, like that's hard to do. Now, multiply that by 8, and that's pretty much a marathon, even more. So think about running 8 5Ks at a sub 20-minute 5K pace, and that will get you possibly into the Boston Marathon, maybe not, which is really crazy stuff.
It really is, and it's I'm trying my best not to try to think about the end result. As you know, for a lot of your races, like if I keep thinking about this, oh my gosh, that end time 25 miles in, I'm gonna go crazy. There's no way I'm gonna psych myself out. I'm just trying to think of how in shape I can be on the starting line on the day, and how much I can control and pacing it right. Even splitting, running smooth. Buffalo, as me and you know, is not a hilly city at all. It is one of the flattest downtown areas, probably of any major city.
Fast and flat, baby.
At least we're not doing the Orchard Park, Chestnut Ridge Marathon. That would be brutal. But luckily, the race, Buffalo is super flat, and at least it gives me the best chance to get the job done.
Well, that's what initially got me into endurance sports. When I first started, kind of dabbling into this world was, as a football player my whole life and a team sport guy, I never, we talked about this in the last time we hung out, but you come from the running world, right? And that kind of presents some unique challenges from the other end. Like a lot of career runners, once they graduate college, are experiencing burnout, and they don't really want to continue. They've kind of been beaten to the ground, through college, through the intense training sessions, and they're kind of seeing a light at the end of the tunnel at the end of their career, and they don't want to continue to do that. And then for people like me, I don't have the experience with endurance running. I didn't, at least until, I was like 29, 30 when I got into it. But what really attracted me to endurance events is the fact that it's not as much. I mean, don't get me wrong, it takes a lot of talent to do this, but what I experienced a lot in football is, as a shorter guy, talent, I could be just as talented as somebody who was taller than me, and they could rely on their talent and not their hard work and training. And I'm not saying that getting to the NFL, they're not working hard. But what I am saying is that in endurance sports, those long runs, you only have so many of them. And when I say a long run, in your marathon training, you usually peak at like a 19, 20-mile run, right? Something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so those 20-mile runs, though, are essential to the success of your race. So if you wake up on a Saturday and it's raining and you don't feel like doing it, or you went out the night before and you're like, yeah, I can skip this Saturday, I don't think people realize how much of an effect that can have on your final performance. And come race day, you cannot fake that. You know what I mean? No. Like, it's how much work did you put in the training leading up to it? And that's what I like, is that it's more consistency, grit, and determination in the sport, more so than really any other sport. Because if I'm an elite wide receiver, I can skip a day of practice. I can rely on my hand-eye coordination and my height if I was 6'5" or something. You know what I mean? Or like 100%. Basketball players can skip a day, but like, you're not going to lose a ton of conditioning in a day, but like if you skip a 20-mile run, that has a major impact on your training. So
Exactly.
yeah, race day it's unapologetically objective, and that's what I really like about it. So it goes with what you're talking about.
I mean, like me and you talked about, like everyone in the chat, we were just chatting real quick before we went live, but this is a really big month for Goldie and I. I mean, like Goldie's hyping me up, right? This is my most important 4 weeks of, it's probably my most important next 2 weeks of my training, because then I have 2 weeks to kind of ease off and make sure I'm recovered. But still, you can't mess up in those 2 weeks. You got to still be careful and taper right in my final 2 weeks. Either way, this is my most important 4 weeks of my training block. I've been working on this for 4 months now. This is my baby, so I've been working on. Goldie also is a big month for him. He's gearing up for something pretty dang sweet at Buffalo as well. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
I do, yeah. But before we do that, I just want to
Sure.
You just glazed over something that I think a lot of people who aren't familiar with this world, I don't think they understand.
Yeah.
You started training for this in January.
Oh, 100%. I have it in my calendar still. January, I think the second week of January.
And that's not to say that you weren't running before. It's you actually put pen to paper on a tight schedule starting in January and have been strictly following guidelines. So, that's how much work goes into this, because it's like that iceberg meme. You know what I mean? You see the tip of the iceberg, and it's like what people see, and then everything below the water, that's actually the majority of your time. That's what it's the late nights, it's the early mornings, it's the squeezing it in at lunch to get it in, it's whenever you can train, getting it done, checking that day off, it's running through the rain, the wind, the snow in your case, all that stuff is just an accumulation on race day. So, I'm going to put the positive vibes out there. You're going to cross that finish line and get that Boston qualifier, and that's all that people see, but people don't understand the ridiculous amount of effort and sacrifice that goes into crossing that finish line and achieving those goals,
That's the word right there. And hey, we could have a separate stream about the word sacrifice in sports. Truly, I think that is one of the most underrated, underappreciated aspect of sports in general, and especially endurance sports, where sacrifice matters so much. You can, like Goldie just said, you can be the star quarterback, go out the night before, and still have a great game where no one really knows that you maybe weren't that serious, right?
Yep.
You cannot do that and be successful in endurance sports. You cannot. And so I've been sacrificing, and that's all there is to it.
And the sacrifice too is there's we talk about, like I just said, it's all the work that you don't see that goes into this stuff. Like today, this was my day today, because my big, obviously we'll get to what I'm going to announce here in just a second, but my big triathlon this year. And for those of you who don't know out there, I'm a triathlete primarily. My big race is going to be right where you're doing your Seneca 7s this weekend. It's in Geneva, July 12th. I'm doing the Muscle Man half Ironman, so that's what I'm building to. So my day today, I woke up at 5:30. I went to the gym. I did 3,000 yards in the pool, so that's 120 lengths or 60 laps. A lot of it was sprints. I was never resting for more than 30 seconds at a time. Got out of the pool, went and did an hour conditioning session, kind of like hybrid functional training. Came home, ate, worked all day, got on the bike at 5 o'clock, and then did 40 miles on the bike, and then jumped off the bike, and here we are. That's the day. Now, a lot of people, I want to do an Ironman or a half Ironman or a triathlon, and you got to understand what comes with it if you want to be successful. Does that sound like a fun day to you? If not, it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it. But anyway, time for the announcement, folks. You've been waiting. We're going to talk about it. So what I'd like to do, hold on. I think this might be cool if I could do this. Hold on.
Okay.
Where did I send it? Hold on. Did I?
After this, whenever we're done with this topic, then you'll cue me up and we can shift to our reaction part.
Yes.
So just you do your part first. I think I figured out the audio thing too, but
oh, hell yeah. Okay. Hold on. I have the
I'm watching
internet.
the Instagram live right now, so
Okay. I had the. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, you're going to like this, I think, too. I want to put a photo on the screen.
oh boy.
Um,
Oh boy.
this is going to take, 2 seconds here. I got to email it to myself. I think this is going to be cool. I just want to.
Perfect.
I want to be dramatic with the announcement here. I thought I saved it. Yeah, I did save it. Okay.
Hey, sound off in the chat. Who's in here? Say, where's everyone tuned in from? Drop your state. Drop where you're representing. Say hi in the chat.
Drop some questions. If you got questions about our training, what we got going on, anything.
We will try to answer questions at the end. We have a pretty cool reaction video planned for you guys here in a sec after Goldie's announcement. So drop your questions in. We'll try to get to them, but definitely let us know what's up.
Okay, guys. So, all right, I got the picture. I got to add it to the stream here.
All right, it's looking good on Instagram Live. I see there's a center section.
And we're about to put the picture there.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Is this what you sent me this morning?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Get ready, folks.
Guys, it made my morning.
Get ready,
Okay.
folks.
I've been inspired all day. Wish you had. Do we have dramatic music? I wish we had.
We can add that in post.
Okay, fine. Yeah, we can. No, we can add that. Yeah.
We'll add that in post. All right. So here we go.
Clip this here, Goldie. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna clip it here. Okay, hold on. I gotta. We're here. We're here.
Everybody, this is about to be one of the craziest announcements. Stay tuned. Drop your comments. What you think is about to go down here.
All right, folks.
It's been months in the making.
The picture is on the screen. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Matt, give me a drum roll. So, folks, May 25th, 2025, yours truly will be running in a Buffalo Bandits full uniform. That's the NLL lacrosse team that plays at the First Niagara Center in Buffalo, New York. I'm going to be attempting to break the Guinness World Record for fastest half marathon in a lacrosse kit. And to top it all off, we're going to be fundraising for the City of Buffalo Animal Shelter. Let's go!
God. This is a thumbnail, Goldie. This is a thumbnail for sure. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be crazy.
That's the poster. Made that using a little AI today. Kind of a play off my Luca run, but that's going to be the big day. That's going to be the big. I mean, we got Mac breaking Guinness. I'm breaking the Boston qualifier. He's going to get there. We got me trying to break a world record for the half marathon. We're doing it. It's going to be a day to celebrate.
The collab is coming. The collab is coming.
Oh, it's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be unbelievable. So I'll take this off the thing here, but just wanted to share that with everybody. That's what we're going to be doing. Looking forward to it, folks. More to come. Now that we have a month to ramp up to it, we're going to make some cool content once I get to Buffalo. Power couple here.
Definitely. I'm super excited when we get to Buffalo, and me and you are going to be in the same place. We can, we'll be able to hype this up. So definitely drop any comments if anyone has any questions about what's going to go down in Buffalo or what you want to see us do when we can link up, when these two half brains can get together and make a full brain.
Full brain. This is some cool shit, man. Honestly, I think we're doing some unique stuff here because, you know what? I'm just going to say it, okay? A lot of runners are nerds. and they don't like talking to people, and they're pretty antisocial. And the two of us love being out there, putting ourselves out there, taking people along for the journey, asking questions. And you know what? I failed in the past. I attempted to break the world record in a banana costume. It got rejected. I tried to break the half marathon record in football equipment. I missed it by a minute and a half. I ain't scared, man. Listen, failure's part of the process. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Failure is just losing is learning, man. That's how you lose. That's how you learn.
I like that. I definitely like that. That's right. So we got some big goals. A month and 2 days from now, we're going to be sitting in the winner's circle, the both of us, drinking a beer, a well-earned beer, just celebrating.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
So we're a half hour in. I think that is an absolutely perfect time to make the transition to what we were talking about we want to do. We caught up. Sure. We're good. Listen, we're going to be doing this every Wednesday, folks, by the way, from now until the marathon and probably after as well. Maybe even a live pre-race show.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe a little teaser there, but let's do what we were talking about doing now that we're caught up here.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Let's see if we can get this rolling here. So let's, everybody, we are going to do, before I share my screen, a live reaction to some clips here of the 2025 Boston Marathon. I have a couple of clips here written down of some different parts of this race on the full race broadcast. Goldie and I are going to break it down. We're going to give you our live opinions on what the heck was going on and how these people were feeling and everything that had to do with the race. So I'm going to share my screen. Drop any questions you have about the race or any comments or anything while we're doing this. All right. So let's share my screen right now. How's that coming through on your end, Goldie?
Looking good. Make that full screen if you can.
Let's go full screen here.
There we go. Looking good.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do... Okay, so I'm gonna click play here. Let me know if audio switched or anything, if maybe it's working, okay? Just let me know. You got anything?
No audio.
No audio? That's okay. Let me try one thing here. Oh, I got it, Goldie. I just figured it out. I'm a beast. Are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Builder for him to be able to compete.
It's a screaming miracle.
The world. He got second at the Houston half.
Okay, here we go. All right, guys. So the couple clips, Goldie, have you even seen the full race yet? It's okay if you haven't. You're a busy man.
I have not. I didn't have a time to look at it today.
Then this is going to be good. This is even better because I saw it, and we're going to get your live reaction to some. Do you even know who wins?
No idea. Did you win it?
I won.
I thought so. So yeah, I just had a hunch.
All right, so Goldie gets everyone here. We're gonna get Goldie's live reaction. He's seen the race. I have not seen the race. Goldie, we're gonna get some of the start clips. I have a couple clips picked out. I have some mid-race clips and the finishing clips. I definitely want to show you. They're gonna be really, really cool. So we're gonna get at it here. First thing we're gonna show Goldie is the men's race start here.
Marathon, and he got second at the NYC New York City.
I'm gonna turn the audio down a little bit on.
I always worry about the
how's that for audio?
You got to also run the other half.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you have to.
So they're introducing the guys here. Goldie, feel free to jump in any time. You know, they're stepping up. This is the first heat. This is the fast heat, the fast section, right? Everyone else that qualified starts a little behind. They're introducing the top contenders right now.
Everybody trying to do what you have done. He has won. Now he can relax a little bit, but at the same time, as an athlete, we want to win the back-to-back championship.
You can see how small that starting group is of the fast section right there. It's just a few guys.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
And now here's the start coming up, men's start. And there's a clip in here I want to show you. They probably won't show it here, so I'll rewind it.
So you know what an issue that I deal with in this sport?
Yeah.
That moment right there at the beginning, I get too hyped up, and then I kind of go out too fast. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. And here's the worst part about Boston, and I haven't run it. Goldie hasn't run it. The start is straight downhill to start.
So you're
almost
extra
worst
jacked
case
up.
scenario.
Yeah.
Watch these guys flying here in a
The
second.
men's marathon.
Here we go. This is the line.
1897
These are the
for
dogs.
First one, and 2025 today.
And boom.
The fastest long-distance runners in the world make their way east to Boston, and Mark will be joining them.
Boys are going. Look at they're rolling down this hill.
Here the PA announcer talking
Right there,
about-
they're probably in the high 4s.
Yeah. Oh, they're low. They're running 420 pace. right
That's
now, for
unbelievable.
sure. 100%.
Mark is trying to finish the Boston Marathon for the 56th straight year. Wow. 56.
And here's going to be a good clip here coming up. You'll be able to see really how fast they're moving their legs here in 1 sec is what I want to show you. Then I'll switch to the next clip. So I have the women's start I want to show you. It's a better camera angle for the women's clip here in a sec.
It's crazy to see no leaves on the trees still up there.
I know.
26 miles on.
So here's the
their
clip. You
way.
can really
Take a look
see
at some of the competitors in this field
how
at the elite
smooth they're
division, the
moving,
pro
but they're
division.
running
Talk
420
about
pace
Lemon,
right
Carrera,
now.
Chibet, Sibri,
No
Kentucky.
question.
He's
These guys
certainly
up
a guy
front.
that could
That is
be,
absolutely
I really liked him.
absurd.
He came here last year, finished
They're
ninth,
running
said, "I have a
420,
lot of revenge."
430 pace
Then
right
he emailed me
Are there
twice.
any Americans that even make like a run at the top spot?
You're gonna be. How about? I'm not even gonna answer that. You're gonna be in for this.
Okay, I'm in.
Goldie, this guy
Want to come back and do
right
better,
in the
so
front, where
keep your eye
the
on-
guy in first is American.
Okay.
This kid right here, and so is this guy in the white.
How old is he?
24, 25. He's a beast. This guy's a beast. Oh, you're gonna see him again in a sec. Let me go to this women's start because I like the women's start more from a camera angle perspective here.
There's a new deal at Tim Hortons.
Oh,
Get a
Tim
In
Hortons.
which when you buy any size
Hortons.
hot or iced coffee.
I was
freshly
promised
packed-
there was going to be one in Texas. It's still not here. Or Dallas, at least.
All right, so there's a clip in here I definitely wanted to review with you because you're a fellow gearhead like myself.
What her talent is, and that's just
And
to sit,
it's
hang on,
gonna
and
be
outkick
right
everybody.
in a
Des
second.
on the line for the last time mentioned that she is retiring.
So they start the ladies
Marathoning
just a little bit about
after
10,
this race.
15
Takes
minutes
some time
after
to
the men.
Give Dez's great career some perspective.
15 minutes, you said?
Yeah, about 10, 15 or so after. And there's the clip. Now we can see all the super shoes. All the shoes.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got- there's a Vaporfly. We got the A6 Metaspeed, another Adidas. This is the new Puma shoe that just dropped. I think that's Hoka down there.
It's
I can't
interesting
really
to see
tell.
Puma kind of making a comeback. Would you say that?
Yeah, I mean they're making some good stuff. I can't lie.
Because like 10
It
years
looks
ago, they weren't
good.
anything.
It looks nice too. I can't lie. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks good. I like the design, what they're doing. But this is a cool start line right here. What would be on your mind if you're on this? You're tight packed, you're shoulder to shoulder. What are you thinking about right here?
I'm probably thinking to myself, damn it, I have to go to the bathroom again.
You do have a small bladder.
The pre-workout would be flowing. I'd be all itchy. My caffeine would be pumping through my veins. I'd be like, get the hell off me. I would be thinking, don't start out too fast. I tell myself that every race. Don't start too fast. Don't start too fast. Don't start too fast.
Yeah.
Like, run your own race. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. This is your race. Just do you, you know?
Exactly. Well, I'll show you their quick start real quick, then I'll go to I have 3 more clips. They're all pretty short, so we'll see their start. Boom. And they're off.
It looks like they weren't ready.
Yeah, the gun's weird. I can't lie. The gun sounded weird. But they look so relaxed. You know, they look all composed. Everyone looks fit.
So how do you qualify for the elite field at Boston?
It's this. You have to get invited, technically. You know, you submit your application, right, and then they have to invite you. You know.
So are these like Olympic trialists as well?
Oh
People-
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Every one of these girls that we're seeing here, these women, they are top of their specific nationalities. There's every country's represented. There's everyone in here is a Olympic hopeful or former Olympian, you know. So, and look how small it is. There's only
Yeah, that's not a lot of
You're up.
people for a major
40?
race like that.
Yeah, it's 40. You know, so nothing crazy. But yeah, let me go to this.
Hey, look, Jenny's on stream. Jenny!
Hi, Jenny.
He says
All right,
hi.
so the next clip I wanted to show you is right at. Oh, this would be 152. Let's go to.
Real flashy, yeah. So I think that this is kind of trading.
Oh yeah, it's over here. Okay. So this is gonna be midway, Goldie, kind of midway through the race. This is the pack that's developed. You know.
We're back to the men.
Really, for me, that's when the race starts. I mean, who's
This is the group. These are the leaders. These are who it's down to. We have 2 Americans, then we have some East Africans. You know, they're all going for the win.
Are you an arm sleeve guy?
No, never.
I'm a big arm sleeve guy.
Arm sleeves don't fit me, Goldie.
Yeah, Teddy.
Dude, I get brush burns right here in my lats.
It's because you have big biceps. Like yours, I don't have anything to brush. I don't have anything to brush. But these guys are moving, man. These guys are moving.
Effortlessly, though.
They're so smooth. This guy, he's going for the breakaway move up here, is what I call it. He's going for the move to go away.
Men's race.
He's trying to pull away.
It looks like we got some turnover. John Careers decided to put a little surge in here.
So this is what we call a surge. You know, you probably have some races where you surge, right?
Yeah.
So like this guy, he's going for his surge. Right
Just
here.
feeling it.
To try to pull away. And that's our American trying to chase him down.
Space has been created at this point. If everybody was
Whoa, what was that?
You can see how they're moving. They are flying.
That's unbelievable. That's probably, what, 15, 16 miles an hour?
Yeah, I mean, he's running 420 pace. I think he split a 423 mile right around this point.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, so they're flying. A couple more clips here. So, kind of moving towards, they're getting real close to the end here. Okay. Play this. Uh-oh.
Damn commercials.
Singing your heart out wouldn't feel the same in an empty room.
Yes, it would.
You know, Coach Ed Eyston, his coach said.
Whoa, so he got way ahead.
So he pulled away. So he's out there, man. He is, I forget, he's got about a mile and a half to go. Yeah, he's got like a mile to go. He's out there alone. And
No way he loses.
No, he's gonna win. He's gonna win. You'll see in a sec. And that's the women's lead group over there. They got four ladies left. And there's the chase pack, right? These guys, 3 guys are hunting for that second place, right? 3 guys going for second.
What's the prize money like in a race like this?
Oh, the winner makes at least, it's like 300 racks, 300K.
Wow.
And second, and that's where these guys are fighting for. They're not just fighting for second place. They want, second place is like 80 or 90 grand. Or something
Wow.
like that.
That's
so
crazy.
They're gunning for the paycheck, right?
In every single race, and he runs himself.
So this next like minute's pretty cool. This is like probably the hardest, like sweetest part of the race. It's the last kind of big hill with about half a mile to go. So he's already past it. This guy already crushed it, right?
They're not even like landing. They're like gliding.
And that's just, he's at 2:02:05 right now with about a half a mile to go in the race. So he's moving.
Absolutely feeling it. And so much about the marathon, this 26.2 mile distance, is the mental part of it. Everyone here is well trained. Everyone here is ready to run. They know.
Yeah, I'd hope so. They're at the Boston Marathon.
That's about staying consistent and not getting in your own head.
Absolutely. 90% is mental, 10% is physical.
Look at that hill.
John Curry looks great on the men's side, but the race is for
So
second
they're
place
just
right now. Who's
fighting.
going to get that second place? There's 3 guys, and one is not going to be in the podium, and you have to be able to know your study, what your strength, and your...
Oh, that's a good point.
the sport of running and John
That chase pack, one of them's not going to be on the podium.
which one is
And think about that. If you're in that group, half mile to go, you've run 26 miles. I mean, you have two guys next to you. You've been fighting all day. What are you digging at? You know, what are you holding on to fight? You know,
You got that dark, scary place that many don't go to ever in their lives.
it's not a place you could go to too frequently.
Yeah.
It is something scary where it's between you and you.
Yeah.
And you got to figure it out.
I've been there before.
Marathon or the Boston Marathon.
So he's cruising. He's gonna win.
Who is that?
The next shot.
Is that Kip?
His name is.
This is gonna change
His name's John Career.
Oh.
to be honest, I'm looking at his
He's an
watch,
ASICS guy.
He's just chilling. He's just cruising.
To be
Yeah.
two brothers to win, Wesley Corey in 2012, and now John Career. His dad is gonna be so proud, and
He's flying in. And here's the battle. There it is.
Let's go.
For the podium, right? The battle.
There's the race for those three. Wait till that gets
I'll turn it up a
engaged
little
between
bit.
Simbu and Kotut and Connor
Okay,
Mance.
look at that shot.
That's so
They got-
sweet.
Dude, he's got maybe 150 yards.
Let's go.
And there's our winner up there. And there's there's three guys with one American.
I bet the American comes in second. That's going to be my guess.
Okay. Think of how tired
What a
you have
great
to be
shot
right
that
here.
is.
Oh, my God.
It's gonna be excellent. This is the.
They're all out. It's right now. It's empty the tank, right? Empty the tank.
This is the visualization of dreams, and the podium is so epic here, and Connor is gonna be excited, but
So
at
they
the same time,
shuffle the winner
all
that way,
together to get to the finish
and
line.
they shuffle the dang everyone else the other way.
I know Ed Eyestone always says, win the race you're in. John Career is going to win this race, but now Connor Mance has to win the race he's in if he's going to get that second position.
They're fighting
John
over there.
Career. John Career is the man who is going to meet the moment in Boston. Champion of the 129th Boston Marathon.
He wins. And our American fades a little bit.
Ah.
Kotut and Mance, they've dropped
And the
Mance
last
and
couple
down for
steps.
second.
Oh.
I think right there, you can tell he's got nothing left in the tank.
Respect the game. Respect the game.
He went all out for it, though.
Yeah.
These guys are beasts.
Yes,
Look at
what is
this.
the big PR for Connor Mance? It might not be second place, but 2:05:06. Amazing.
You're going to give me a photo? That's
There's our
I believe
American.
it has it in second.
So he probably ran at 2:05:15.
2:05:30. It was the second fastest American marathon of all time.
Can you imagine doing that and then not even getting on the podium?
He ran so fast. He's the second fastest American male ever now over the marathon.
Good for him, man. That's sweet.
That was unbelievable. I mean, these guys, look at how beat they are. These,
People have no idea how hard that actually is. Like,
this is a cool next clip. These two guys about to be next. These guys are going for 5th and 6th in the race. Still running 2:07 for the marathon. These guys were college teammates at BYU.
that's crazy.
They're going stride for stride.
Building your online business?
Oh my God.
Go to Wix.com and set.
Here comes
Look how close they are.
Great race for Clayton Young.
What's going through your head, Goldie? You're fighting with someone that close, with that close to the finish line.
It's gonna sound dramatic, but I tell myself I'll die out here.
Clayton, Ed Eyson said if he can get the top 10, he would be ecstatic for him. And for Connor Mance, podium would have been great. A win over the moon, but top 5.
Just gonna have a little more gear than the other guy. Just a little more step.
Day for both those men.
Damn.
We're going to get there just ahead of Young, who's finished 9th at the Olympics, but another great international field.
Puma runner.
Performance by Linkletter.
That is
2:07
unbelievable.
flat, basically.
Clayton Young.
Unbelievable, man. That's so inspiring.
To prove himself, even
2:07 flat. for those
That's
guys.
so inspiring. I want to go run right now.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. I knew you'd get a kick out of that. Wanted to show you. I'm definitely inspired after watching that. I was watching it on Monday. I'm training to do that race. I'm not going to be with those guys, but I want to cross that line.
Dude,
so
it's going to be – what's your fastest marathon you've ever done?
3:08.
Oh, my God, you're going to crush that. Yeah.
Wasn't my best, so I'm trying. We're trying. But,
Dude, I think that's a good spot to end the stream. What do you say?
I agree. I think hopefully everyone have fun, just kind of, watching. And, if anyone has any quick questions, feel free to throw them in. But we wanted to keep this, this stream kind of pretty low key and just catching up. And so hopefully we can have some, hopefully we're back onto our normal schedule, right? And hopefully we have some cool things and collabs planned in the future for what kind of stuff that Goldie and I are going to do when we see each other in Buffalo.
And I'm a moron. My boy Reed Woolcock. Shout out to Reed. He was my boy at F45, trainer, coach with me, and then he moved on to another gym, and he is now the head coach at I don't know why it's eluding me right now. Hold on. I'm an idiot. What's it called? Hustle House. Jesus, moron.
Oh, sweet.
It's called Hustle House, so shout out to Reed. But anyway, Reed was never really a runner, and now the dude is running like a maniac. So,
what?
Yeah, they got a little run club over at this gym. I gotta get in, get some runs with them. He did a half marathon recently. I'm telling you, this dude never wasn't a runner. So, shout out to you, Reed. Thanks for watching. I apologize. I did not respond to your comments. I wasn't scrolled down. There's a lot going on the producer end here, so I'm an idiot. But
he's the worst. He's the worst, Reed.
I'm not the best.
Don't blame me.
I'm not the best.
Don't blame me.
But I think the next month is going to be really crazy, man. I mean, this is it. It's too late to change course here. It's you've done the work. Now it's time to just execute and get to the marathon. You know what I mean? That's all there is to it.
It really is. And same with you. You have some fitness that you need to get right. You're still getting fit. You got to make sure you're ready to rip in your lacrosse gear, on the day. You got to make sure you're as fit as you can. And I'm excited for, our link up that weekend. That marathon weekend is going to be awesome. Me and you can, maybe do a shakeout run, maybe hang out at the expo, maybe go live post race, maybe do, who knows what we're going to do, but I'm definitely feeling some collabs are coming, and I'm looking forward to. I know the half marathon starts a little bit after the marathon. You'll be done a little before me, no matter what time you run. I'm really looking forward to kind of being at a half mile to go, and hopefully I see Goldie, and I know he's going to get super hyped and just be crazy for me coming down the finish line.
I envision me standing there in my lacrosse equipment, just waiting for you. And just hugging you at the end. That's what I
want.
Yeah. Visualize it. Let's make it happen.
Oh my God. Just what I want to be hugged by a lacrosse gear right after my race.
I'm going to be hold on. Give me 1 second. Entertain the people. I'm going to show you the jersey. It came in.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, hey, if anyone has any questions for me, feel free to throw it in. But I've been posting a lot of my build up for the Buffalo Marathon on Strava. It's all my runs are on Strava. I've been posting on YouTube. I've been posting on Instagram, TikTok. Just some clips from after my runs, as many highlights as I can get. Not as much as I want, but this month should be good. And this is the grind month to kind of get ready to go and chase my BQ. So I'm trying to run sub 255 at that Buffalo Marathon, and I've been training really hard, so I'm just hoping I can do it. And if anyone have any questions for me or want to give me a follow or check out some of my content, it's all there. I'm just trying to inspire.
You ready for this, Butte?
Yeah. Oh my God!
Look at this,
dude.
So that's what we're gonna be running in, baby. My Buffalo Bandits.
Is it thick? I can't really tell. It
is pretty thick. It's going to be hot. It's definitely going to be hot. But listen, it's an hour. I'm shooting for a sub 130. The record's 145, so I got a little time to play with. But I want to do well too. You know what I mean? So, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be a piece of cake. I got shorts on, so I'm breathing down there. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, you're gonna do it. We're gonna crush it. This is a big month for both of us. We're gonna lock in. Goldie and I are dialing in on our training and fitness this month. All right, that's just the fact. We're locking in. We're going sleep, nutrition, training. That's what we gotta do. We gotta dial in. We gotta make sure this happens the right way. So make sure you follow us. Make sure you check out our content of what the heck we got going on this month. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be awesome. Love you. Thanks for doing this. We'll see you next week. Next Wednesday, same bad time, same bad channel. Make sure you give us a follow because we're going to be posting a lot of fun stuff leading up to the race. Big month, baby. Buffalo, 1 month, 2 days from right now.